Over the years, tons of electronic waste is becoming increasingly present in all parts of the world. E-waste is the term for discarded electronics such as computers, phones, televisions, etc. Some of the producers of these electronics are continually making updated versions of their electronics, causing consumers to constantly discard older versions of their electronics to buy new ones, which is contributing to an abundance of e-waste. This, along with the majority of e-waste not properly being disposed of, causes a massive buildup of electronics in landfills, which leads to negative environmental impacts. In the article, Planned Obsolescence, the Outrage of Our Electronic Waste Mountain by John Harris, Harris explains that some cell phone companies are intentionally creating phones with a shorter lifespan to force buyers to continually purchase newer versions of their phones. These smartphones are purposely made with materials that can't withstand being damaged and are easily breakable. People, on average, only keep the same smartphone for 2 to 3 years because of this. Not only do smartphone companies do this, but printer companies as well. Researchers have found that a desktop printer's average lifespan is only 5 hours and 4 minutes of printing time. An estimated 80% of all e-waste are dumped into landfills or incinerated, where the toxic materials that they contain are polluting our environment and contributing to global climate change. Some e-waste, like air conditioners and fridges, found in scrapyards, release greenhouse gases that make up 0.3% of global emissions. Other e-wastes also contain mercury, lead, cadmium, and chromium, which are all extremely toxic materials that pollute the environment while decaying in landfills. E-waste should instead be properly recycled to ensure these materials don't pollute the environment. Since electronic devices contain precious metals like gold, silver, platinum, and copper, if recycled properly, an estimated $57 billion can be made from these materials. An estimated 78 countries have policies put in place to manage the disposal of e-waste, which shows that the world is going to great strides to encourage recycling. However, a majority of these countries have not legally enforced these policies, causing citizens to have very little incentive to abide by these policies.